Hello guys, hello guys, please follow me on Twitch and give me a subscription. Guys, please follow me on Twitch, guys.
سيدا ما عاد أويسي سهر My name is Patrick. يعني okay, come back with it. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Okay, double J. Double J. Oh, first round done. Damn, bro actually got hands for real. He definitely beat up everybody in this crew. Okay, come back with it. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Criticisms have been very harsh on you as you've been doing this, and indeed some of the criticisms in terms of the questioning of rights, of freedom of speech. Look, I'm always hesitant when I speak to a president to tell you about your own country. Yes. But at the end of the day, the criticisms say that it is authoritarian and that it is anti-investment. The nature, the effect of all this is it creates an anti-investment environment.
That cannot be further from the truth. If you look at the numbers don't lie, my friend. Our inflation has come
This is the president of Kenya.
down from 9.6 to 4 to an average of 4. Our dollar reserves have gone up, doubled actually, from $5.7 billion to $11.8 billion. Our exchange rate has come down from 167 to the dollar to 129. That tells you the fundamentals are strong. IMF just released a report that says Kenya has now moved from position 9 to position 8 as the largest economy in Africa. And Standard & Poor's has just given a report that Kenya is much more creditworthy than it was 2 years ago. That
So
tells
why are
you
people protesting?
that's the essence of a democracy. Don't you see a demonstration around here? There are demonstrations all over. This is the essence of democracy. Democracy is that some people agree with you, some don't agree with you. Those who don't agree with you demonstrate. Those who don't agree with you, they do whatever it is that. But what leadership must do is to focus. Keep the eye on the ball. It's turning around. People are beginning to say, let's listen. Maybe William Ruto has something to say. In fact, because the reality is changing. The numbers are speaking for themselves.
Vive la música hasta que el cuerpo aguante. Vive la música hasta que el cuerpo aguante. Vive la música hasta que el cuerpo aguante. Somali وأنا
I'm a Jew trying to learn a little bit of Somali.
There are square blocks where you cannot function without a translator.
This is Little Mogadishu, Minneapolis.
Being Somali for me is like survival, man, every day.
How large is the...
You highlighted it before.
Lamine! He's cooking some fun.
Here goes Lamine Yamal, who had half an hour after a month or so out through injury at the weekend. And if he's rusty, he's not showing it. And run that one.
He's the best.
Before district head.
waxaas waa maxay
ma idugusi horta walakin sheega horta hooba single eta oo single-nimada inta kaga bowda falaasay aad lakin taan horta laakiin aan ma falaa inta kisa idiga falaa ogta
waa kuwa Soomaalida waxa naga dhaxeeya kitaabka Ilaahay uma naga dhaxeeya bas kitaabka uma naga dhaxeeya hada waa kan kii fadaasi iyo ku fadaasi maxay tahay marka ma Soomaali
waa may luqada ki hada lahay fahmahay laakiin isku walahay
وصلوا وسلموا عباد الله على خير خلق الله محمد بن عبد الله فقد أمركم الله بالصلاة والسلام عليه فقال إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما وصلوا وسلموا عباد الله على خير خلق الله.
Didn't expect my bestie to...
dadka waxay rabaan ka aaminaan waxay rabaan ha sheegaan dadka hadalkooda ma joojin karo weligood way hadlayaan dadkan way hadlayaan adiga noloshaada horay u noloshaada bis adiga isbis baro khaso baro
Kenya na South Africa when you mention wako na problem with the Somalis.
Yeah.
True. But these people have been contributing. They are contributing a lot into the economy of these two nations.
Yeah.
Look at the story of Somalis in South Africa. Whenever the government, you know, there is so much xenophobia in SA.
Yeah.
And there is...
All right, so as many of you may know, 50 Cent just made a documentary about Diddy. Now, 50 Cent has not liked Diddy for like 20 years. And the reason why 50 Cent doesn't like him is actually very simple. Diddy makes him uncomfortable. You see, about 20 years ago, 50 Cent was on top of the world. Boy was talking about in the club. Boy had a G-Unit chain on. Put your hand in the air if you remember this chain. Gotcha. Hands in the air. You're an uncle or an auntie. But that's okay. My hand here too. Anyway, 50 Cent had a problem. When you on top of the world, you start getting all kinds of attention. Diddy calls up 50. He said, 50. Diddy said, yeah. Diddy said, hey, I noticed you on top of the world. Let's be friends. Now, at this point, Diddy's still powerful. It's 20 years ago, but he's still an executive. He's still a mogul. So 50 like, okay, that's dope. That's cool. Diddy said, yeah. So why don't we just start by hanging out? 50 said, I don't see a problem with hanging out. What would you think, like bowling or something? They said, I was thinking that we just go shopping. Now, at this point, 50 Cent didn't have any problem. They just going shopping, whatever. But it's what Diddy said next that shifted things a bit. Diddy said, and I'll pay. Now, this may seem small to some folks, but here's where things actually start to get wicked. Because there was something in how Diddy said, I'll pay, that made 50 Cent uncomfortable. 50 Cent said it was like Diddy was testing the waters. Like seeing how far he can go with 50 Cent in a sense. Let me buy this watch for you. Let me put that watch on for you, Daddy. Me saying Daddy was not an exaggeration. Because Diddy has never hid the fact that he likes to see how far he can go with people. Even on camera, he don't care. During this interview with Fabulous and Drink Champs, Diddy start talking about, I like when you do that, Daddy. Bro was just pouring him a drink. He said, everybody quiet. Diddy said, everybody silent, so let me just run it back. I like when you do that, Daddy. Everybody still silent. Fabulous start talking about, man, yeah, anyway, so Diddy said, sorry to cut you off, Fabulous.
Gevoya. Sijui kama hii Alpha wanaitwa Alpha na sijui Gen what. Hii generation inakuja na wale wenye saizi wamezaliwa juzi juzi. Sijui kama mnajua player anaitwa Jamal Muhammad. Mnajua player anaitwa Jamal Muhammad. That guy is...
He retired last week, but luckily his videos are there. Busquets, it's so underrated.
Kenyans wenye mmekuwa mkiongelelea Somalia community wenye comments. Dad Qur'an akhinay. Maxay
وسق الدجى وانهض له والقوم غير خفاف لن يفقه القرآن إلا واحد من جنبه عن نومه متجافي من معشر قد فارقوا حلو الكرى قاموا بليل حالك الأسداف يبكون فيه رغبة رتل الكتاب